Welcome back to the channel, and this episode brings an end to our Virgin Voyages cruise. We did actually book a late flight so we could see a little bit more of Miami on our last day. We disembarked the ship, but we had 2 cases and 2 bags to carry around. We jumped on the Trolley Bus service, which is free, and we headed up to Little Havana. Now, we found a website called usebounce.com. They supply dozens of locations where you can leave your luggage for the day. It's easy, it's convenient, and you can just collect your luggage when you're ready to head off to the airport. It was fairly early, so it was quiet, and we walked from the top of Calle Ocho down towards Domino Park, which livened up a little bit. As you can see, there's plenty of artwork and murals in the area, so make sure you've got a full charge on your camera. The cockerel, or rooster, is considered an important symbol in Cuban culture, as it represents strength and power. It's even considered a compliment for a male to be called a rooster. Now, you may or may not be aware, there's a huge Spanish influence in this area, and there are over 1.2 million Cuban Americans residing in Miami. A mass exodus from Cuba was driven by the Cuban Revolution in 1959. There are plenty of restaurants and bars and cigar shops where they actually roll the cigars and make them on site. We strolled down to Máximo Gómez Park, which is also known as Domino Park. The park is named after General Máximo Gómez, who was a Cuban revolutionary. It was founded by a group of Cuban ex-political prisoners after the Bad Pigs invasion, and it was incorporated into the city of Miami in 1976. We got there quite early, and there were the regulars sipping their Cuban coffee, playing dominoes, chatting amongst friends, and this is a tradition that's been in place for nearly 50 years. McDonald's is also a fairly colourful experience, although Lisa was after a more authentic cuisine. More artwork, keep that camera rolling. We did find a local Cuban restaurant called La Esquina De La Fama, which means the corner of fame. Just excuse my Spanish. It was very traditional, and there was a guy even playing the piano.
Mojito.
It was lunchtime, so we kept it simple. We had chicken bruschetta, I had a beer, and Lisa, of course, had a smoking margarita. My mistake, I mean smoking mojito.
Pete with his hat, with his little Cuban flag. You having fun?
So that was lunch, and we were fed and watered. And our thoughts were to collect our luggage and head to the airport. But we heard some more of that Latin music, so we thought we'd go and check it out. So this is the Ball and Chain, a world famous bar and lounge, and it's been here since 1935. Back in the day you had the likes of Ella Fitzgerald, Nat King Cole, Louis Armstrong and Billie Holiday playing in this place. There's a great lounge area and stage in the back garden, and I can imagine in the evenings and weekends this place would be packed. And for a small donation, you can be part of the band. Go on then, let's have one more for the road. We didn't really want to leave, but we had a plane to catch. And a cautionary word of warning here. We ordered an Uber and the guy didn't speak a word of English, Spanish only, so know where you're going, know your destination, and you should be fine. So thanks very much for watching, we hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment, hit that thumbs up, and if you haven't already, maybe consider subscribing, it's free.